Hi, this is Suzanne and I'm at People Plus, and we are going to have an exercise class this morning. It's Loosen Up, and you're going to need a nice sturdy chair, preferably one without arms, and some weights to do this class. If you have hand weights, excellent, bring them along. And if you don't, how about a can of soup or cream corn or something of comparable weight, something very easy for you to use. All right, so you go fetch those things and join me back here for a Loosen Up class. Here we are. So what I'd like you to do is stow your weights out of the way so they're not underneath your feet, and sit with your back against the chair. Wiggle my way in here, and your feet are flat on the floor. We're going to begin with more stretching kind of work. So let's reach our hands up into the sky, straight up, and then bring them down like rain. I'll let you know I can only count to the number 3. So everything we do is in sets of 3. And one more time. Up, straight up, and down like rain. Because we're not crowded in class, we can actually reach out to the side, palms up, bring them up overhead, don't touch, and bring them down. Pinkies are leading, and they're gonna lead past your body, reach and reach and reach and reach. Bring the hands down beside you, rotate, bring those palms up to the sky. And again, down with the pinkies. Arms are gonna go past your body, reaching to the back of the room. Straight down, rotate those hands, bring them up to the sky, and then down. Pinkies are leading to the back of the room. And then bring those hands beside you. Place your hands in your lap and drop your right ear to your right shoulder. And bring your head up and drop your left ear to your left shoulder. And bring your head up. Turn and rotate, looking over that right shoulder. And center, and turn and look over your left shoulder. And center. We're going to drop our chin down to our chest. Slowly, comfortably, easily. And then back to center. And then lift your faces to the sky, stretching through the neck, chin up, face up. And then bring your head to center. That was round 1. Okay, right ear to right shoulder. And up. Now when we're doing stretching, left ear to left shoulder, we want to keep everything easy. Do not push into stretches. And rotate, looking over the right shoulder. If you look with your eyes, it's going to help you to rotate a little further. We tend to go where our eyes are going. So turn your head and then turn your eyes and see if you can get a little more rotation. And then back to center, chin to chest. And face to ceiling. And one more round. Stretching should be easy, comfortable, delicious. I once had a yoga instructor and she always talked about delicious stretches. I love that word. Okay, rotate. Nice and smooth, going slowly. Chest. And face to ceiling. Oh, yeah. Good. Okay, sweep those hands off your lap into parallel. No shoulders in your ears. Draw your shoulders down. Bring your thumbs to your chest, to your shoulders, to your head, to the sky. Pinky leads down to your sides. Palm stays forward. And left pinky leads down. Okay, sweep those hands up, fold them in, hands to your shoulders, elbows up. Let's touch the elbows in front. Wing those elbows out, and now we're going to look up to the sky as we open the chest and open the neck, and back into center. Open those hands out. Okay, palms down. Thumbs to your chest, shoulders, head, sky, and down. Let's do both of them this time. Again, I tend to do one at a time when I'm in a crowded room, so we have space. Hopefully you have space. So just follow following along. And touch in front. Open wide, looking up. Into the center. Open out. And turn them over one last time to the chest, to the shoulders, to the head, to the sky. And both hands. Take advantage of this nice big opening. And then up. Fold. Elbows. Touch. Open and look up. And back into center. Open. Close into prayer position. Okay. Open those pinkies and then lace them down. Open your ring fingers, sort of, and lace them down. Open the middles, then lace them down. Open the index and lace them down. Open the thumbs and lace them down. Then press the palms into the circle. Okay, moving slowly up. Only go up as high as your shoulders will let you. I know I have a few people who have some shoulder issues. Only go up as high as it feels good for you to go. And then bring them slowly back down into center. Down to your knees. Swooping up your lap, up the chest, into the circle. Open the book. Close the book, come into prayer position. This time we're going to open the thumbs first and lace them. Index, lace, middle, and lace. Here's a tough one. Ring and lace, pinky and lace, and then push those hands into the circle. We're going up to the sky, back into the circle, down to your lap, swooping, and open the book. Close the book, come into prayer position. Dive up into the sky. Oh, I only did 2 on that one. Push it out and down. Okay, glide and slide. So keep your backs against the chair, and we're going to just slide over to the right. Let your right ear go down to your right shoulder. Keep your noses forward so that we're stretching along the side of the neck from behind the ear, down along to the tip of the shoulder, and then along the side of the body. Just hanging out. Let gravity do some work for you here. And then slowly draw yourself up center. Sighing is really good. Sighing is a very relaxing breath. We're going over to the left side now. Again, left fingers down towards the floor. Noses stay center. Stretching, try to feel that along the side of the neck, along the side of the body. Gravity can do such a nice job here for us. And then come center. Okay, let's walk our way to the edges of our chair now. And again, keeping the feet firmly on the floor. Bring the knees and the feet together. We're going to do a little bit more stretching. So we're going to have the left hand come across to the right knee and grab a hold of your chair. Let the arms do the work as we go into a spinal twist. And come center. We held that twist. I hope you weren't holding your breath. To the other side. And pull yourselves around. Make sure you're breathing. And come center. Let's place our hands at our heart. And we're going to sit back. Okay, chin comes to chest, strong through the belly. And come up. Keep the spine very straight here. We're not bowing through the low back. Back you go. Chin to chest. And up. And again. Chin comes to your chest. You're going to stretch the back of your neck, but you're really working hard in your belly. Good. Let's increase the workload a little bit here. As I go back, I'm going to squeeze my knees. So squeeze your knees together. So you're going to give your legs a job. Okay? Squeeze your knees together. Inner thigh will be working, so it can't help you sit up, right? It's only going to be your belly. Squeeze the knees. Back you go. Straight spine, chin to chest. Knees stay tight. Come on up. And here we go. Back again. Straight back. Feel it. And up. And one more, because I count to 3. And up. And we've got one more element we can add to really improve working the rectus abdominis. That's our lovely belly muscle. So we are going to in this sequence. Okay, I'm changing it up just a teeny bit. We're gonna lay back, okay, squeeze your knees, now dig in your heels. Everybody feel how that scoops through the lower abdominals? I love that. And come on up. We don't want to be back there too long because I know you're not breathing in that one. Okay, let's go back. We won't hold it too long. Squeeze the knees, dig in the heels. Feel that scooping happening. Just by recruiting the heels, just by adding that intention. Okay, up we go. And then one more. Back first, squeeze the knees, add the heels. And up. Breathe. Let's grab a hold of our knee and chair again. We like to go into a spinal twist. It's really good to exercise the muscles. You're creating some tension in there, but we don't want to leave the tension in there. We don't want to walk around with things over tight. We always want to add a little stretch after recruiting muscles in such a dynamic manner. Great. All right, let's do some stretching for the legs. I'm going to slide the right foot out, pointy toe. Sit tall. I like to hold on to my chair. Some chairs can be slippery, so if you have a slippery chair at home, please hold on. I'm not going to be there to pick you up off the floor. And then flex the foot. Try to draw that toe up towards your knee. And if you can, because we're non-weight bearing, it's okay to let the knee kind of sag so that you're stretching behind the knee. We wouldn't want to do anything like that weight bearing, but non-weight bearing, it's kind of good to get those muscles behind the knee stretched out. Let's flatten that foot, slide it back in, and we got the left leg, pointy toe. Okay, really think about reaching down the whole front of the length of the leg. And then we're going to flex that foot. Oh boy, that's a tight one. Pulling that toe up towards your knee, letting the knee relax. And then flatten the foot and slide it back in. Okay, holding onto your chairs. Here we go. Open out the knees. Stretch out those legs. Bring the legs in and bring the knees up. Feet forward, wide, in, up. It's much better when I have a lot more noise going on. And out, and in, and out, and knees, and in, and out, and feet, and knees, and center. Good. All right. Grab your weights. Now I am going to go ahead and use a hand weight and a soup can, just so that as I cue it, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Because if I'm talking about one and then the other, and then you'll be like, well, I'm using this. So anyway, for clarity, I'm going to be using two. They're about the same size. And you know what? If you don't have a weight, that's fine. Because just moving your arms, right? You're extending and you're flexing. You're doing a wonderful job with your muscles. Adding weights does two things. It certainly adds resistance, so there's a little more tension, a little more strength building. But then the other thing is, it just makes you mindful, right? Because if you're doing your bicep curls, you could be like, not paying a whole lot of attention if you don't have a weight in your hand. So even something as simple as a rock could be helpful, because it's going to make you pay attention. So think about that. Don't beat yourselves up if you're kind of like, oh, I don't have a weight, or this weight doesn't feel too heavy. Cut yourself some slack, okay? It's all right. Just find something to put in your hand so that you have an awareness of what you're doing, all right? Because I'm going to be changing it up to work different aspects of the arm. So as we are here initially, feet together, knees together, please. Nice strong base. Belly buttons in towards the spine. We're going to have the either top of the can or the number of your weight pointed towards you. And you're going to leave it like that as you bring up this bicep curl. So there's no change in the orientation of the can or the weight. That was one. Here we go for number two. And number three. Nice and slow. Mindful, purposefully, right? Now we're going to rotate it. So the top top of the can, or the number, will be facing forward. And you're going to bring that to your shoulder. Just take a note of the nice range of motion. You're keeping your elbows glued to your ribs. Don't want to be moving those elbows. Keep that upper arm perpendicular to the floor. And then down, and we're going to do another rotation, but this time the backs of the hands are going to be forward. Now biomechanically, this cannot fold up as high as the other two did. So leave your elbows where they are. Try not to cheat it. It's real easy to want to like get it up there. Leave your elbows on your body, and then bring them up. There's 1, 2, 3. Good. Rotate again so the numbers or the top of the can is forward. Bring them back to your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, and one more rotation. So now the palms are forward, and we're going to bring those palms up. Nice and slow. We use our arms so much. Good to keep them strong. All right. Great. Okay. Upper back. So important for our posture. So, let's see. We're usually using stretchy bands, but we're going to use weights today. So let's bring the weights to our shoulders. Okay, just rest them there for a moment. And just notice how your body is. Okay. Then what I want you to do is pull your shoulder blades into your spine. Feel your breastbone, your sternum, lifting. Feel really strong. You might even feel like your back is arching a little bit, and that's okay. That's a good thing. Strong upper back, and your elbows will suddenly point more towards the side. And then we're going to just lift those weights straight up into the sky. And then as we bring them down, pull your elbows back. All right? Lifting straight up to the sky and pull the elbows back. You hold your upper back throughout this whole time. Okay? It's not going to be too long. Hold it strong and bring them down to your shoulders, because that was number 3. Relax a moment. Okay? And again, pull your shoulder blades into position. Feel the breastbone lift. Ooh, that was kind of deep. Elbows out to the side, and we're going up for taps. We go up and we tap. 1, 2, 3. Bring it way down and back. Up we go. 1, 2, 3. Pull it back. Elbows, elbows, elbows. And bring it up. Tap. 1, 2, 3. Pull them way back and down. Take a breath and relax. I hope you're breathing throughout that. I tend not to cue breathing too much because I don't want people to have too many things going on in their head, but just breathe, right? It's just fine. Keep the breath going. All right, here we go. Up. We're going to hold the left one up. We're going to bring the right one way, way back. Weight to your shoulder. Punch it up. Stay with the right one. 2, 3, and now the left one, or the other one, as you know. I do have difficulties with the idea of left and right, so it's usually right and other. And here we go. Okay, one more round, 2 hands, pull those elbows back. Remember, we're helping out our posture and our balance. We have good posture, we're gonna have better balance. And down, and down. And try to let your body stay in this more erect manner for a moment, okay? Sometimes when we work muscles we haven't worked for a while, the first thing we do is when we're done, we go, right? So just let the body enjoy and just equilibrate, just rest and settle into this more erect, more vertical, more strong, dynamically strong through the upper torso. I love taking breaks. All right, so take your weight, or you can, either one. We're gonna open up our legs a little bit, and we're gonna put them between our knees, like so, or like so, depending on what you're working with. I think the can was actually kind of more comfortable, so I'm gonna use the can. All right, so here we go. Nice and strong, belly's in. Keep that tall, erect body. Squeeze in that can, hold on to your chairs, and we're going to extend the right leg. Oh, don't drop those cans. And put it down. Extend the left leg. And bring it down. And extend the right leg. And bring it down. I am concentrating. I'm getting cues here to be looking at a camera, and I'm just sort of like, I don't want to drop the can. Wouldn't that be embarrassing? And put it down. And then the other one. Okay. And lean it back, lift them up. Lean it back, lift them up. Lean it back, lift them up. Good. Take that can out of there. Woo. That suddenly felt very light. Let's put them right here. And don't put them on your kneecap. Roll them back a little bit here. And we're going to do another set of lifting. Okay? Lift and lower. Right. 3 times, and left 3 times. All right, using more of the hip muscle, we're going to do like a croquet wicket. So come up over the top of the wicket and in, up, and over the top of the croquet wicket, and in, up again with the right. We do 3 on the right side, up and in. Oh, don't lean back, don't lean back. I felt myself wanting to. So, tall through the spine, lift the leg only, we're on the left side obviously, lift the leg only as high as you can, making it curving over the top. And I believe this will be the 3rd one. Good. All right, now with these weights here, we're again gonna extend the right and fold, extend the left and fold. Extend the right. So try not to let this drop. Again, you're going to feel it in your quads. Extend the left and fold. Extend the right. Toes to the sky. Fold and extend the left and fold. Good. All right. So the next time we do a loosen up class on the video, we're going to want to have a stretchy band. If you happen to have your stretchy band, that'll be great. We're going to make sure we use that. We're not done. We have a few things to do standing. All right, so to get standing, we bring our feet underneath our rumps. We should still be on the edges of our chair. We want to have a little wide stance, right? You don't be in too tight or too wide. So, you're going to find that sweet spot. And you're going to be on the edges of your chair, and we begin with the pelvic floor. Squeeze the pelvic floor in and up. Remember, we're looking for core work here. Inside, let it down. Pelvic floor in and up, belly in and up. See if you can feel a drawing up as far as here, the solar plexus, that little spot right here where the ribs meet. And let it down. And one more. We have the pelvic floor, belly, and we're going to add a rib squeeze. It's like a tube of toothpaste, right? We're almost already out of the chair. And down. So you got to catch the wave. Here we go. Pelvic floor, belly, ribs, add your legs. Wow! That was so easy. But now I want you to make sure you're touching the chair. We're not actually going to do touch and goes, all right? But we're going to do some squats. But I want you to make sure the chair is touching you, because just in case, if you happen to get a little too enthusiastic and you start to fall back, the chair will be there for you, all right? Whoop. So what we're going to do is have your toes pointed forward, knees forward, body presented forward, and you're going to stick your butts out, right? And drop down into a squat. If you do touch the chair, which I surprised myself, that's okay, all right? And obviously 3 of those. Hands forward as a ballast. Good. Let's bring the right hand up into the sky, left hand going down towards your knee, and then straighten up. Left hand up into the sky, right hand sliding down toward your knee, and coming up, and here we go. More squats. Oh, they're so good to get everything pumping, get the body moving, blood flow. And up. This time we're going to put the right hand into the circle, turn it over so the palm is up, hitchhike out, Keep your core to the forward. So you're not turning. This is the knot. Circle, line, don't do this. Body stays forward. And then bring the hand in, over and down, left hand up, turn it over, sweep it out, keep your body center. Ah, boy, that feels so good. And into the center, over and down. Guess what? Third round, here we go. Squats, and up, squats, and up. Thank goodness we have a chair back there, giving us some safety, and up. Phew. Now we're gonna go around behind our chair. Okay. Please leave your hands on the chair again. Some of you are working well on your balancing, but just in case, make sure you're holding onto your chair. We're gonna flamingo. By the way, I have my little flamingo socks on today and my little flamingo earrings. So we're gonna flamingo with the right leg, and we're gonna touch the chair to the side, kick the wall, dip, and lift. Let's do doubles. Chair, 1, 2, side, 1, 2, kick the wall, 2, let's dip, 2, and lift, 2, chair, 2, 3, and side, 2, 3, kick the wall, 2, 3, and dip, 2, 3, and lift, 2, 3. Changing legs now. We're gonna flamingo with the left leg and start with singles. Bump the chair to the side, kick the wall, dip and lift, double chair, 2 and side, 2, kick the wall, 2 and dip, 2, let's lift, 2 and 3s, chair, 2, 3 and side, 2, 3, kick the wall, 2, 3 and dip, 2, 3 and lift, 2, 3 and put that foot down. Good. Looking at the clock on the wall here, and we have half an hour to do. So we've got like 2 minutes left, and so I want to do our Qigong closure. All right, so step back from your chair. Take a nice comfortable stance. And if you can remember this is a wonderful thing to do outside, okay? Find a nice big tree. The tree will be very happy to have you doing your Qigong in front of it, all right? So, let's go. Inhale as the mist rises. Clouds float in the air. And a soft rain falls. Roots grow up into trunk and into branches. Draw into your hearts. Turn out your left foot. Sparks fly left. Draw back into your hearts. Turn out your right foot. Sparks fly right. Spread the ashes. Gather the compost. And reap the harvest. Mind metal to the left. Can you point that back leg? Good stretch on the diagonal. And down. And mind metal to the right. And down. Let's do one more. Inhale as the mist rises. Clouds float in the air. And a soft rain falls. Roots grow up into trunk. And into branches. Sparks fly left. And sparks fly right. Spread the ashes. Gather the compost. And reap the harvest. Mind metal to the left. And mind metal to the right. So thank you very much for being with me today. Hope you enjoyed my very first video. I had fun. And try to get outside. You know, it's getting nice and warm now. Sidewalks are clear. No ice you have to worry about. And according to Leon Woodbean, I heard that he said that there's no such thing as bad weather, just inadequate clothing. So bundle up if you need to, but please get outside, get some fresh air, keep moving, and if anything, the sunshine will just lift your spirits. Thank you.